Yeah, welcome back to my class. Today we want to look at arithmetic operators. This is what we want to look at today. Now, I want you to understand something. You see, I've taught you literals, and you've seen how you supply literals to variables that are in various realms, which are various data types. And I've told you that um, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be converted from one form to another. Now, in their pure state, these literals has no meaning until you pass them through data types, right? Now, once they enter this data type, operators can now work on them. But I need you to understand that when you are looking at this code, you have to interpret them in 3 dimensions, just like you have your spirit, your soul, and your body. You have to interpret it in these 3 realms. Now, the code I'm going to write on the board is like the spirit. The operating system is like the soul. And then the hardware where you have the processor and the memory, like the body. So when I'm explaining this to you, I'm actually explaining it within the concept of these 3 dimensions, not just in the physical realm. So I need you to pick what I'm going to show you. So we are going to look at arithmetic operators. An example of that is what? Your addition, right? Addition, subtraction, right? We have your division, multiplication, right? And then we have another one called modulus. We have this one. This is actually the remainder of any division, whatever remains. So when you say 10 divided by 3, right? The remainder for this modulus, the remainder is what? The answer to this will be what? 1. Because 3 can go into 10 3 times, remainder what? 1. So the answer for this modulus is what? 1. That is this one. So now I'm going to write a program, and then I'm going to introduce these arithmetic operators into the program. So I will just say include my angle bracket stdio dot h, and then here I will say int main, the main function where everything will take place, and then my curly bracket. So here I'm going to create 2 variables. I will declare 2 variables in the integer realm, int a and b, but I'm not going to initialize them. So I want you, at the point of executing this program, to enter the value for a and then enter the value for b, and then the arithmetic operators will now act on them. So the first thing here I will say print, here I will say print f, enter value for a, right? Then I'll bring in my escape sequence and then close this. Then scanf, we pick it, and then we take it to the integer realm t. Then that will be what? A. So it will take it to the address of a, and then you close this and close. So print f, enter value for b, then this. I'll bring in my escape sequence. So scanf will take it, scanf will take it to the integer realm, and then take it to the address of b. So I have written this. So this one will print out enter value for a. This is a string literal that will be printed out on the screen. Then I will enter the first value. say I'm going to enter 10. Then it will store it in this place, in the integer realm. Then it will print out enter value for B. So I'm going to enter this value as what? 3, right? Then scanf will store it in the address of B. Then I will say print F addition, right? Then percentage D. Then I will close this, and then I will say comma A plus B. Here I will say print F subtraction, percentage D, comma A minus B. Then here I will say print F division, then I will say A divided by B, right? Then this one I will say multiplication, right? Then I will say A multiplied by B. Then this one I will say print F, I will say modulo, right? Then I will do this. Then I will say A, B. So here I will say return 0. Then my curly bracket, I will close it here. So this is my program. Now when I execute this program, the first thing is to print out this on the screen, enter value for A. We printed out on the screen. Then I will enter the value. It will go to a new line. I will enter the value 10. Then scanf will pick that value and store it here. So what I was trying to tell you is this. Now, this is a program. You have to look at this program in 3 dimensions. First, this source code that I've written, that is like the spirit realm. So when you enter the value and it's printing this out on the screen, and then you enter the value, which is what? The person that is interacting with the program. You enter the value, scanf will take it, and then it will store it in this address. But understand that the operating system, right, is the bridge between this program RAM and the hardware RAM. So the operating system is, this one is a logical address in the program. The operating system will map it to a physical address in the memory, so that while the compiler is acting in this program RAM, the CPU is acting like that compiler in the hardware RAM. So you need to understand that concept. So everything is going to take place at the same time in 3 different RAM: the code RAM, the operating system, and then the hardware RAM. You need to understand that. So you are the bridge between the program world and this, between the literal world and the what? This code RAM. So when you enter the value, you are entering the value into the system, and then scanf, which is a function, is going to pick that value from the buffer created by the operating system, and then it's going to put it inside this address, right? And then when the compiler encounters this operator, it will perform this. So this operator is like a portal for this variable, which is a messenger in the integer RAM, to work with this variable, which is another messenger from the integer RAM. They will combine their energy together, right? And then print it out on the screen. So that is what you are seeing. So this one will give me 13. While this one will give me 7. This one will give me 30. And then this one will give me 1 on the screen. So this is what I want to demonstrate for you to see in the operator. So we have now started seeing the literals bringing in energy, and then the operators working on them to give us an expected output. So let's go to code block and let me demonstrate this for you to see the output on the screen. All right, so this is our code block. Now this is the program that we demonstrated on the board. I'm just going to run it for you to see. I want you to see practically how the output will be. So it will print out enter value for A, and then I will enter the value. It will go to the next line, and then it will print out enter value for B. I will enter the value to go to the next line. Then it will carry out addition. It will print out the output. It will print out this output, and it will print out this output, and it will also print out this output. So let's execute this program for you to see what it will be. So I'm going to compile it and run. That is build and run. So it's asking me enter value for A, as you can see. So I will enter 10. Then I'll press enter. So it will ask me enter value for B. Then I will put 5 and then 3. Then I'll press enter. So you see, it's giving me addition 13, subtraction. So I have addition 13, subtraction 7, multiplication 30, then modulo is giving me 1, because that is 10 divided by 3. That will give me 3, remainder what? Remainder 1. So the modulo is what? 1. That is what the output will be. And that is what the operator is doing to all the values, the two operand, which is A and B. So you can see practically how this program is giving you this output on the screen. So if you have come with me this far, do not forget to click on the subscribe button if you have not. Also follow me on my Facebook page, and then don't forget to give me a thumbs up. So till we see in the next class, bye-bye.